right, a sports reporter has hired famous attorney GLORIA ALLRED after the reporter was kissed on the lips by Bulgarian heavyweight KUBRAT PULEV. Yeah, never heard of him either. But it happened while she interviewed the boxer after a fight on March 22nd. The reporter says he not only kissed her without consent, he also groped her butt after the interview. Jenny Sushi claims the boxer asked her to remove the kiss from the interview, but she refused. In a letter to the California State Athletic Commission, ALLRED said she wants an investigation into the matter and for the heavyweight's license to be suspended. The boxer has responded on Twitter saying he's actually friends with the reporter, and that night she joined him and his boys at a post-fight celebration. Lawyering up, Lauren, like it or not.
I like that she's lawyering up. I think that's completely fair. And what was so sad to me watching this video was the way the reporter handled this, is she sort of laughed it off and she said, okay, that was kind of awkward. That was the expression on her face. And that is just so typical of these situations. Women are caught in an impossible situation. She's doing her job. She's reporting on a live sports event and someone grabs her butt and forcibly kisses her. I think it's just, it's terrible that he did this, and I think there should absolutely be a consequence.
Yeah, there are so many guys that say, you know what, why the Me Too movement? Daggone it, take a look at what we just saw there. That's why we have the Me Too movement. This was unacceptable. Look, the guy was feeling himself. He just won or whatever, and so what do? You go and you feel like you have the right to kiss somebody that you haven't had the permission to kiss? I don't like it not one bit. She needs to lawyer up and get the money that she deserves.
I think we need a little bit more context. I'm not sure we have the complete picture as to what exactly took place here. I think she's got one side of the story, he's got another side of the story, and it sounds like they're friendlier than they're letting on to be. Now, it also sounds like she may have found a good opportunity here to potentially lawyer up and maybe get some cash out of this. I have no idea who Jenny Sushi is, who she was. I know who she is now, and a lot of people know who she is too. So I am not putting it past this woman or anybody. At the same time, I'm not saying that maybe there was harassment.
Right.
Clearly, in what we saw, he gave her a kiss without consent. I did not see him groping her after the fact. So again, it's his word against her word. I think we need to see things in a bigger context before we start saying somebody's right and somebody's wrong. We'll see what that lawsuit says. We'll see what the judge says. All right, well, moving on. There's a woman who's begging other women to stop wearing leggings. Our producer, Jen, in the control room. Hey, Jen.
Hey, guys. Yeah, real quick, when I saw that story, do you guys remember years ago when Will Smith was doing a red carpet and the reporter grabbed him and kissed him? Do you guys remember that?
That sounds familiar, but I don't.
Now you'll have to go Google it and look it up. But it happened. It just reminded me of that because it was like a big thing. I remember I was working at E! when it happened. It just reminded me of this. So just to kind of flip the switch, it's like it can happen to men too, and it's also not cool.
Right.
You guys have all been reporters. I've been on,
But I think we need more context.
Yeah.
This also happened in the South African World Cup. That reporter and that soccer player ended up getting married. They made a lot of money, and now they have 2 kids. So I'm just saying.
And for the record, I'm okay being grabbed and kissed. So, here we go. Grab me. I'll be out hitting the streets. Word on the curb.